Hi everybody. Yes, so last night we finally saw the we got the answer to the question who is the best pound for pound fighter in the world right now, and the king of the welterweights as well. And the answer is Terence Crawford. Yeah, I really could not expect such an ending. I mean, wow, man, to him to win against Spence in exactly the same way that he has been winning so far against, lesser opponents, to put it that way. I mean, this is just amazing, impressive as hell, of course. And it just proves that once he gets going, there's no stopping, Terence Crawford. I mean, it's like being caught in this kind of vortex that you just can't get out of. Pretty much. What makes him so damn hard to fight and beat? Well, I guess it's both his trickiness, the stance he goes from southpaw to orthodox. You know, without problems. He has the athleticism, however, as well. He has the timing, the perfect timing, the accuracy, everything. He can counter punch and punch, you know, equally well, of course. Yeah, Errol Spence, one might just only wonder whether, this fight came a little late for him, I don't know really. I mean, as I said, in the Ugas fight, he was hurt pretty badly. And that was against a fine fighter, but still a guy who isn't exactly Terence Crawford, And a guy who never was really famous for his punching power either, if we are going to be totally honest. But so yeah, I think I don't know if those accidents really put a dent. He didn't show that really, till now, except for that time against Ugas, but he did bounce back and stopped Ugas. So yeah, I mean, it just seemed like the first knockdown came after when he was actually Spence was going at Crawford, kind of he had landed a couple of punches there, and Crawford was against the ropes, but he just perfectly timed him, counter with a counter punch, and that was just a masterpiece, masterwork. So beautiful to see. And Spence wasn't really hurt, but he was caught, just off balance, and yeah. Maybe he was too aggressive for his own good. Maybe I don't know. The stoppage did seem. I mean, maybe to somebody at first sight can seem a little bit rushed, but it wasn't really. Spence was getting beat up, and yeah, I believe his trainer also he wanted the fight to be stopped as well. So yeah, just amazing. I mean, I really didn't expect this kind of outcome. I mean, I thought that if Crawford was going to win, he was winning on points. Of course, I thought maybe he did have a chance to pull off, a knockout victory, but I mean, he was so dominant, man. It was amazing. I really did not expect that. It just shows that the gap between the best guy and the second best guy in that division is a pretty big, one actually. And Spence was always, an athletic guy, and when he was up against guys who weren't that slick or clever, he did very well. He looked good. He was impressive. He often put him away, But when he's fighting a guy like Crawford, there's no way he's looking so impressive. So yeah, I mean, everybody who was picking Spence to win, I think, was ignoring that big fact. pretty obvious that he is not as clever as Crawford. No way, man. I mean, he can box, like he did against Mikey Garcia, but that was also Mikey Garcia at his worst, pretty much, that fight. Anyway, I'm not gonna take anything from Harold Spence Jr., but he certainly proved, I mean, last night that he wasn't the best guy in the division. Yeah, maybe I would like to see a rematch. Why not? Maybe that time Spence can do a little better. Maybe not, but I don't think that it will happen. I mean, it was just after a lot of trouble that this match was finally made. Yeah, yeah, it's weird, how people. I mean, the age difference is not as big, so big, 3 years, but or a little less than 3 years actually, but still, Crawford did have more fights than Spence, 11 more coming into this fight. And that's also quite important, I believe. Yeah, and Keith Thurman was ringside, of course. I know, I wonder whether he would want to have anything to do with Crawford, I mean, that recently, Sean Porter said recently that he was the best guy that he fought, and Keith Thurman in his prime. Yeah. So who knows, but I think by now, I don't know. I hope Keith can make a comeback. And however, Crawford was talking about already about moving up, that was unexpected because he isn't really a big welterweight, He's a standard size welterweight, so but still, I hope he stays for one more fight anyway at 147. Yeah, because at 154, I don't think his power will be that good. Probably not, but who knows. Also, on the same card, actually, Nonito Donaire, a bad night for Donaire fans. He lost by decision to a guy called Alejandro Santiago. So that fight was for the vacant WBC bantamweight title. Well, that just shows that it's time for him to retire. Really, I mean, he is 41. Like so. I don't really know what he was doing fighting, last night. It's not like he was really like dominated, but he lost. He lost clearly. Still, so yeah, it's about time for him to hang up the gloves. Yeah, so I think people got what they wanted. They got a great fight between two great, well, one great fighter and one who, you know, looked great anyway. Um, but yeah, this fight pretty much, I mean, proved and showed that actually only one of them can be called great. The other one, you know, I don't think he will ever become great, but he is very good anyway. He is still, Errol Spence Jr., but I think he's got a little bit too much ego, and that stuff going on, and he probably thought, ego is always one's downfall. He thought, oh yeah, I'm gonna beat this guy, no problem. But no, I mean, you really have to go back to the to the school bench, not even the drawing board, but the school bench actually. But yeah, I mean, also when you look at the trainers, no disrespect, but I think Bo McIntyre is a better trainer than Derek. What was his last name? I forgot. James, I think. Yeah. So it was a triumph of both the fighter and the trainer, of course. And Yeah, I just think that Terence Crawford was at least slightly less, of a brash guy, than Spence. Spence did seem to have an ego, and yeah, now I guess that ego has been put to test, and hopefully he will come out of this a better fighter. Yeah. So he's still rather young. I mean, he's still 33. He has a few years still ahead of him in boxing. If he chooses to continue, I hope he will. He will likely go up to 154, no doubt about it. He has no reason to stay at 147. He's getting too big for that division. Yeah. So there you have it. That's about it. All right. All right. See you next week. All right. Bye.